How about another round for Brewsday Tuesday? Here is DreZ and Huck.
How about it? Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
See if it works.
It looks like you're struggling. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Brewsday Tuesday round 2. DreZ and Huck in the studio. Huck just opened up his next beer with his
With my shirt, my
his-
T-shirt, my
his-
Jeep shirt.
his Jeep beer shirt. So if you take Jeep and flip it over,
Yeah,
it
it's
says
like
beer.
beach of Jeep. Yeah, it's beer kind of.
says
Not
beer.
really. It's a trick.
Because you just got a Jeep, huh?
Yeah,
That's
it's got
cool.
a new Jeep, man.
Some plugs for Jeeps.
It's like Jeep number 12 for me.
Yeah. All right, so we did the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale. This is the Kentucky Old Fashioned Barrel Ale.
I'm a bit excited about this
Yeah,
because
this is.
I don't drink a lot of girly drinks. But
You like an old fashioned?
I like an old fashioned.
Okay.
I like them especially if they flame the orange peel into the sugar and
Yeah.
start a big fire.
So that's what it is they brewed it with, like the orange peel, a little
The
cherry
cherry,
in
yeah.
there, and then, of course, soaked
Bitters.
it in the bitters, and they soaked it in the oak barrel.
Yeah.
So this is going to have that bourbon flavor with the old fashioned. I'm going to cheers to you on this one, man, because
right.
I think you're really going to like it. I know
We're
you've
going
never
in.
had it before,
Never
right?
had it. Looked
Never
it up.
had this one. Straight from Kentucky, dude. Delicious.
Very nice. Very nice.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
That is damn good
Yeah.
beer, is it not?
That's like, I have an old fashioned like every 3 or 4 years. Just something will strike me.
Special occasion, right?
I was in a bar in Atlanta. They were making them very nicely. It's special. And I was sitting right in front of the bartender. I like to do that just because I can get a lot more information. I always ask the bartender, where do you drink after you leave here? And then you get like 1 of 3 answers. You get, oh, I drink here. And they shut up. Just shut the you-know-what up because you're just not, unless it's free.
Yeah.
And I don't think it is. So, second thing is, I don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're like the only bartender in the world that doesn't drink. Okay, fair enough.
There's some people, so I've met
I
bartenders.
wasn't really hitting on you, really.
Yeah.
And then the third is they tell you. And I have gone in a city from 5 or 6 bars in a row just asking the bartender at each bar where they drank and really had an excellent evening. I think Asheville's a town I did that in. Ended up in I don't even remember, but it's a little shot bar. Middle of nowhere. That's where then all of them were there. Like all 5 bartenders were there at the end. 'Cause even though the other ones told me different places, that's where they ended up. So I should write that one down. I think I wrote about it. Anyway, okay. So back to this
I was
fine
going to say,
beer.
how the hell did we get on that story, man? That first one, like I said,
We're talking about old fashions. That's what we do here.
The
We
old-
talk about stuff.
the old fashioned
Stuff. So yeah, better than the last segment.
Well, I tell you what,
Stuff.
man. The first one was like 8-point-something%.
Yeah,
I
this
think this one's more like 10.
10, yeah.
Yeah, this
But I
is
like it. I
this
like
is a hefty beer, and it tastes so good.
Just that. One of my favorite beers is the Troegs Mad Elf, which is a lot of cherry in it. And this is just like a taste.
It's got
just
it.
barely a taste.
It's got it just enough, man.
Just
This is
nice.
This beer is so good.
Yeah, I'd recommend this.
Damn right.
I think you're right. We were talking earlier about my beer hoardness. I mean, I don't going to go directly there, but I'm going to probably score this one nicely.
I know I'm gonna score it nicely. This
Yeah.
is one of the best beers I've ever had, hands down.
Yeah, well, this has a lot going for it. It's free.
It's free for you. Oh, by the way, these beers. I mean, I'll tell you right off the bat, man. If you can even find the Kentucky Old Fashioned Barrel Ale around here, I mean, I'll tell you what I paid for it from the source down in Kentucky. This is the type of beer that'll come in a 4-pack, of course, high ABV, all that good stuff. Or a limited line. This is a limited line because it's seasonal. The 4-pack of the Old Fashioned Barrel Ale was $15.
That's not bad.
I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, considering how great it is, it's not that bad. But around here, I don't know what it's going to set you back.
That's 4.5 a beer. That's not bad. That's not bad.
At a store. If you find it at a bar, it might be a little different.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about store prices.
Yeah.
At a bar.
And if I'm paying $4 for a beer at store prices,
Yeah, it's probably $9
that's-
beer at $6.22.
you know that's a damn good beer.
See what it did there? We're looking for sponsors. Just kidding. This is a good beer. This is very
It's
smooth.
so good, man. And once again, I was out there, and it's funny because we've been doing bourbon tastings all weekend long, and this was the last place that we went, and it happens to be a bourbon, a distillery as well as a brewery. And I was excited to finally get the beer element because
this is in Louisville.
This is actually in Lexington. They're in Lexington.
Yeah. That's not helping me with where I was going with that.
Sorry, that setup didn't work out for you.
Not at all.
But
this roll into something there.
Yeah, this spot was actually in Lexington, where Town Branch is the main bourbon that they make over there.
Town Branch.
Town Branch.
Oh, that's a great name.
Yeah, it's a pretty good bourbon
It's
too.
talking about the water, right? The branch, the Town Branch. Mm-hmm. So we get our water. We get our water from the Town Branch.
And
that's nice.
But and they gave you 4 tasting tokens, and they take you to the beer section first. And I was like, man, this is tough and they had about 7 at each to choose from. And I'm like, man, do I burn all my tokens here? Because I want to try all these. I'm burning them. See, and you said you thought I was bringing the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Stout, which was one of them.
Yeah.
And I did get to try it, but I'm not a big stout guy.
I got you, and I'm happy you're not.
Yeah, and so
not that I wouldn't have liked to try it. I'm happy you brought these beers. They're very good.
I gave this one a go, and then they also did. They have another seasonal one because this is the horse racing season. They just had the Derby up there.
That's where I was going.
Yeah,
early conversation.
The Derby. They have a Race Day IPA.
Oh, nice.
Which is really damn good. I'm not a big IBA fan. You know this, but the IBU on that's pretty low. It's only like 45 or something.
Yeah,
So it's super beer smooth. Yeah,
for normal people.
It's a session beer for when you're at the track. That's what they say. Like you can drink a few of these and still, do your math and make your bets. And
did I mention I hit the trifecta on the Kentucky?
You did.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned on the
radio. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yeah, that's where I was hitting.
Congratulations! Hey, cheers!
Hey, cheers!
Cheers to hitting the trifecta. But
of course, it was the top 3 horses, so really not a big winner.
It wasn't that hard to choose that one.
No, I always choose that one because you might hit it. Pays okay. Pays better than a $2 bet to win.
Pays better than nothing.
Just saying.
That's for sure.
No, absolutely pays better than nothing. So the other horse won. The horse that was named after me won the last race. And he was part of the trifecta. That's why he was in there. He's the reason I won the trifecta. It was called Exaggerator.
Oh, of course.
All my family said,
You got to go to Exaggerator.
You need to bet on that horse. I'm like, why? No, really, just bet on it. I'm like, okay. Sure enough, it hit.
Wow, nice.
Got the next one on the 11th.
Yeah. Is that that's the Pimlico?
Pimlico.
Yeah.
We had the Preakness. So there's Preakness, then the Pimlico. It's New York.
Well, Preakness is at the Pimlico, isn't it?
Preakness is in Baltimore.
And that's Pimlico race track.
I don't know.
Yeah,
well, anyway,
I've been there.
Triple Crown.
I've been to a music festival there. I haven't been to a race car.
Is it Pimlico? I don't know. Hey,
Preakness, the Pimlico is the racetrack.
Yeah, we're getting out of our area of expertise.
No, I could be wrong. Yeah, I could totally be wrong.
So then, the next race is the 11th.
Preakness is to Pimlico as the Kentucky Derby is to Churchill Downs.
Okay.
You get that? That's like an SAT question.
Race?
The other one is the...
Yeah, see, we're going deep here.
Hold on.
If only there was some way you could find stuff out. We didn't know.
It's Preakness.
Triple Crown.
Triple Crown is Preakness. It is Derby, and it is... What's the third one?
That's what I thought it was.
Crap.
Pimlico, but maybe
no,
you're
Pimlico
right.
is the track at the Preakness.
Okay.
For the Preakness.
There you go.
I could be totally wrong. You're googling it now.
Belmont Stakes.
Belmont Stakes.
That's
and
in New York.
What's the track
somewhere.
What's the track for that though?
I don't know. It's Belmont, I guess. It's in New York, I think. I want to say it's in New York.
Somewhere up there.
Belmont.
Whatever. I ain't going.
Yeah, those horse people are. You just look at those people going, man, these dudes got some money. Some nice horses, good thoroughbreds.
Yeah.
I mean, these horses were all working
horses are a thing. And
I only do
these
three. I only bet on these 3 races. I go to Vegas occasionally, play some craps and poker, but I only bet on these 3 races.
You ever ridden a horse?
Nah, probably.
I have not.
Probably, but I don't remember.
It's one of my never have I evers.
I want to do it.
I don't think I've ever even touched a horse.
Oh no, I've touched a lot of horses. I want to ride a horse again. I think I rode a horse that bit me in the knee. I was 12.
Have you ever eaten horse?
I've not. Well, probably. I went to Radford and they had that restaurant. You remember? Ray's Burger. Think of
wink,
back
wink.
in the 70s. I'm thinking they got in trouble for that. Yeah, no, I used to eat there. I'm just telling you, yeah. He's named after a race car driver. We've gone a little deep here.
A little bit of history there.
It's gone deep.
All right, man. Well, what do you think about the Kentucky Old Fashioned Barrel Ale?
I'm going to clearly give this a 5 for a variety of reasons. Number one, tasty pudding. Number two, it does taste kind of like an old fashioned.
It has it. It has that.
Just the fact that they thought of that, made a beer that tasted like a liquor drink, gives them a lot of credit from my point of view. So I mean, this is a good beer. I'm giving it a 5.
It's a fantastic,
5.
Fantastic beer. Obviously, my Untappd scores. I don't think we've ever given out duplicate 5s.
Never.
But this is hands down, man. This beer is amazing. If you like bourbon, if you like beer, it's got that cherry flavor. Even if you don't like either of them, man, it's got that cherry. It's got that orange. It really does have all of it.
This is a good beer.
So flavorful. The color is beautiful. The lacing is perfect. Everything about it is amazing. This is one of my all-time favorite beers I've ever had. I mean, easily.
It's one of many all-time favorite beers I've ever had.
I mean, see, it's tough for you to say that. For me,
No,
though,
I said it was one of many. I've had a lot of all-time favorite
I can
beers.
tell you right now, this is in my top 5, hands down. This will be in my top 5 favorite
That's
beers.
the best thing about beer is that you keep learning new beers and they keep bringing good ones out and they're bringing them, we're up to 4,500 breweries, something in that direction.
Oh, yeah, it's up there. But
Before Prohibition, we were at 4,201 to 40. I don't know. There's a number 4,213. I don't know, but we're way over that number now, and it's growing by 10 or 12 a week.
Yeah.
So they're starting to fall aside because let me tell you something. Once you get a big number of breweries, then the bad ones are going to flush out. They're going to go.
Yeah,
but
they won't be able to hang.
Anyone who says, "Oh, we're overqualified," well, when we had 4,213 breweries, it was in 1929. Okay, 1928, 29, Depression. Okay, Prohibition kicked in shortly thereafter, or maybe about caused it. Who knows? So it's taken us this long to get back to that number, but the population has grown tenfold. So I'd say if you take 4, so we're good 40,000 breweries, then we're probably in a position where we've got too many. So once we get to 40,000, then I'm going to say like too many craft breweries, too many.
I'll tell you this right now. I feel like we're not in a position to do math right now.
Well, be that as it may. It's beer math. Beer math's okay.
Beer math we can handle.
We're not doing
either way.
Ballistics.
Hands down, Kentucky Old Fashioned Barrel Ale. Solid
cheers
5.
Cheers for DreZ bringing us some good beer.
Very good beer. This is the first 5 across the board we've ever had on Brewsday Tuesday. Fantastic brew. Like I said, it might be a little pricey if you find it somewhere. If you can find it around here, it probably will be pricey, but it is going to be damn worth it. I will tell you that right now. Brewsday Tuesday in the books. Huck, as always, man, I appreciate you coming in.
When I get back from
Utah, you're bringing some Utah beers.
Yeah, I am.
I'm looking forward to that. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be playing some more tunage right after this on 105.3 The Bear.